I'm here to talk to you about saggy bottoms. Yes, we've all had trouble once in a while, and if you're not working out, you know what I'm talking about. But today I'm talking about upholstery saggy bottoms, which is what's going on with this chair. Now, this is not an heirloom chair, and what I'm going to show you is a way to fix something quickly and in a very amateur fashion. Those of you who have taken the upholstery courses are going to be thinking, hoo-hoo. I'm just going to take this muslin off so you can see what's going on underneath it. And I'm using this great little tool, which is a tack puller. It's like a screwdriver with a little V in the middle. Okay, so this comes off, revealing the mystery of the chair. Okay, now the reason I took all those staples out so carefully is because I'm going to use this as a template. Okay, so I'm just putting this off to the side. Can you see this? There's a spring here, a spring, you can just see the little coils. There's another one over here, and the whole thing is really tightly webbed. So if we were going to do this, can I go for a ride later? Great. The heavy construction guys are great around here. Okay, so this is the thing. If I was doing this the right way, the proper way, I'd get this little claw thing and tighten the webbing up so that it would go flat again. But what I'm going to do is cut out a template that matches that muslin, and I'm going to just screw plywood to the bottom, which will force the springs into a much perkier attitude. Okay, so I'm going to get this just all pretty like it was on the bottom of the chair, and then trace it with a pen or a pencil, and then cut it out with a jigsaw, my favorite saw. Okay, so I'm going to pop the wood on the bottom of the chair just for a test fit to make sure that it works out okay. It looks pretty bad, but that's okay, because what I need to do is actually push down on it to get the springs down, and then I can see what kind of a fit I'm going to have. Okay, so I can probably get the screws to take all the way till about here. So this is about where I'm going to have to cut the board so that it can settle down toward the back. Okay, you know, there's times in life when you should know that you should ask for help. So could you please help me with this, because I'm going to hurt myself badly. Okay, so if you can push down the front, and then I'll get the mark on where the board needs to. Let's hope you don't have a curved chair. Right, and right about there. We'll just put the chalk line on this so that I get, and I'm just gonna, yeah, that looks about right. Maybe I'll just shift it a little. There. So that gives me a cutting line for dividing the board. Over here. And what I think I'll do is set some screws, drill and set some screws along the front, and then use that to work off to tighten down the rest of the board. Okay, so this is a countersink bit. What it does is it allows for the head of the screw to be sunk into the plywood so it doesn't protrude. This part of the drill bit cuts out for the shaft of the screw, and then this part of the drill bit makes a little bit of a little depression in the wood so that that screw is buried right into the wood. Maybe I could have a helper again. See that nice little depression that makes? All right, so right away I got 2 drills, no waiting, and I'm gonna put the screw in right away so that I can start pinning this board down. Okay, now I'll put the other piece in place. Okay, it's not pretty, but it's gonna work. When I turn this chair over, it's going to have the springiest bottom you've ever seen. Yep, this is good. All right, so here's the thing. With the money that you saved on not having to repair the chair with a professional reupholsterer, you can afford to hire a faux painter to camouflage the fact that there's plywood showing. A saggy bottom is no cause for despair. Just a little plywood and a few screws and you'll be perky again. Irritation level fairly low.